Hi, welcome back to Media Champions. I'm your host, Mary Therese Griffin. And on Media Champions here at Daily Ad Brief, we like to bring in the subject matter experts that can tell you from soup to nuts the best practices that they have when it comes to marketing and media. Today, we take you all the way to Edgewater, Maryland. We've got Jesse Sieff of Sieff Studios. Jesse, glad to have you on Media Champions.
Good morning, Mary Therese. Thank you for having me here. Happy to talk to you today.
We are really excited that you're here because you are a subject matter expert when it comes to telling that story. Let's talk about your company and what's unique about Sieff Studios when it comes to telling that story with your customer.
Absolutely. So Sieff Studios is a veteran-owned production company, and what we specialize in is more of a consulting strategy side of things, but also paired with video production. So with any good or decent video production, you're going to have that pre-production, that process where you're actually determining what the video is going to be used for. And that's kind of what sets us apart is we focus most of our attention on gaining a thorough understanding of the business and what their goals are, what their trajectory is, and how a video can help supplement their brand voice and, of course, their business to kind of get to those next milestones. So we take a personalized approach, and what we're finding is not only do the clients appreciate the authenticity that you can bring as a consultant working one-on-one, but creating media that also reflects that dynamic offers a lot more value, and it's a lot more effective for their marketing campaigns.
When you talk about the value and the budget that someone brings to the table, can you share with us maybe some aha moments with clients when you are explaining to them how they should use that money wisely and maybe think outside the box? Because marketing and media has come a long way in such a short time.
Yes, absolutely. So the aha moment that we're always trying to get to is whenever you realize that you can stop wasting money on video and start viewing it differently. And what I mean by that is, a lot of people view video production as a commodity. So you have a problem, I need a video for this. So you go and purchase one, but you categorize that as an expense when it should be an investment. Because if that video is properly leveraged inside of your organization, you can use that to not only generate more leads for your business, but you can recycle that footage and use it to streamline other components, internal and external, for your business as well. So that's really where the strategy comes in there. And the aha moment that I see with my clients is now they understand, like, I'm putting in a certain investment in towards a video that's going to give me an ROI that is, pretty obvious. And, a lot of the research and statistics show that video is, of course, on the rise. It's a hot commodity, especially during the pandemic times, and with everything shifting to digital, it's a bit of a mad scramble to not only be relevant, but also make that connection. So it is really great to guide clients through that journey so that they can realize that you really don't need a massive production company to get those types of results if you're focusing on how you're using it specifically.
Jesse, I love the fact that you talked about relevance, and it's critically important, and I want you to talk about this, that clients understand that if you're not present, you're absent. And it's critical to keep that relevance going and to keep that story fresh. You can't just be a one and done, here's my story, that's it, because it changes, and so does your audience.
Yes, you have to constantly evaluate your messaging. And more importantly, people put a lot of emphasis on, is my messaging correct? Am I saying things the right way? None of that actually matters until you know that you have an audience that is receptive to what you're saying. So you have to have both. You have to have ears that are willing to listen first, and then you craft a message that is meeting the needs. So, instead of trying to push messages out there and push an idea or a brand or a product, you want to focus more internally to make that product so undeniably irresistible that there's a demand for it. And it's getting ahead of that curve and kind of studying, doing the market research and doing a business snapshot for clients to give them that competitive edge so that they can stay kind of one step ahead with their specific audience. So it's very important to talk these things through.
If you could give a client just one tip about marketing and media, what is the one thing you want them to know, or what is that one thing that you think they're just missing across the board?
I think the biggest thing that I've noticed, and the biggest tip that I can give, is your genuine message and your authenticity will win over production quality 100% of the time. So being an authentic person and, shedding your anxiety of letting your personality shine through is what is going to give you an advantage, because right now that's juxtaposed against an entire texture of just cookie cutter, run-of-the-mill ads. And people want to be connected with, people want to know that you're a real person, and your audience is not dumb. They know when you're being real. So it's really, really important just to be yourself. So that's the biggest tip I have.
Excellent advice. I love what you said about listening first with your ears and not talking so much. I heard someone say once, that's why God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth.
Yes, absolutely. That is fact.
Hey, Jesse, thank you for being here, and thank you for your service. Semper Fi, and we hope you come back on the program again.
Semper Fi, Mary Therese. Thank you for having me. Have a great rest of your day.
You too as well. If you want to know more about the great things that Jesse and Sieff Studios are doing, all you got to do is check it out. Go to our website. That's dailyactbrief.com. We hope you join us for more Media Champions. I'm your host, Mary Therese.